All right, this is a discussion of the week 3 AP FRQ from Unit 1, and I'm really just focused on Part B here because this is the one where 1 point was missed by most people. I mean, all but like 2 or 3 people, so almost everybody. And as the corrections come in, we're realizing that you still don't understand and that you're just copying down what the rubric says and you're not able to articulate why. And we need you to be able to articulate why in order to get points back for your, or to get full credit, I suppose, for your corrections. So here you're given this composition, which is g of f of x, and you're asked to find the limit of the composition as x approaches 4. So we're going to start with the inside function and take the limit as x approaches 4 of just f of x. And if we go to the graph of f of x above, we'll see that as x approaches 4 from both the left and from the right, a single value is approached, and therefore the limit exists, and it is equal to 2. All right, this is not where we needed to worry about the one-sided limits. I mean, yes, we need to worry about the one-sided limits in that the limit must exist and be equal from both sides for the limit to exist overall, and that does happen. The real issue is that once we start looking at the outside function, the g function, my husband's coffee is ready in case you're wondering what the beeping is. Now we're actually transitioning to wanting to take the limit of g of x as x approaches 2, because the output from the limit of the f function is 2, where x equals 4. So now we do the next step and we say, okay, what is the limit of the g function as x approaches 2? This is where the one-sided limits come into play, because if you look up here at the g function, if you come in from the left, the limit is 1, but if you come in from the right, the limit is 3. And a lot of people just put 1 as the answer because they realized g of 2 is 1, and they kind of got lucky, quite frankly, that they found out that they got that. I think the question was written poorly. It would have been better if they had made the answer be 3, so you all would have gotten it wrong when you went through the thinking wrong. But the real thinking is come back over here to the f function, and basically, do you see how as x approaches 4 from both the left and from the right, the y value is approaching 2 from below? Well, effectively what that means is, since we're coming in towards 2 here, this limit is coming from below or from the left. I'll put the negative sign there. Basically, the limit of g of x has to be as x approaches 2 from below. And so really the limit is just the left-hand limit that they happen to be asking about, and the left-hand limit is equal to 1. And you need to write up that discussion to get full credit for your corrections / explanation. It is not sufficient just to copy down what the rubric says.